Do Arsenal want to win this Premier League or not? I am livid. I can't believe we've lost to Man United, conceded 3 goals for the first time in 3 years. And what was that performance, man? Oh my God. Before I get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuck into it, man. Arsenal losing to Manchester United 3-2 at home at the Emirates. The first defeat at home all season. And Man United win at the Emirates after beating Man City last weekend as well. And I go into this game thinking, okay, Man City have won. Aston Villa just beat Newcastle. We need to make sure we get the 3 points. And we start the game pretty well. I feel like we were decently in control, had a lot of possession. We were kind of doing our thing. And we're in the ascendancy. Man United couldn't get really a kick of the ball really for the first 15 to 20 minutes. And then we go in front, deservedly so, in my opinion. I feel like we had enough kind of possession where we were trying to hurt Man United. Didn't really create too many chances. Zubimendi had a shot, had a header from a set piece that went into Lemons, who had to save it. And then we get the goal, obviously a bit fortunate to get the goal. I think it was Saka playing the ball into Odegaard, who played it into, I think, Timber, ends up bouncing off Lissandro Martinez into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Arsenal. And I'm thinking, cool, 1-0 up, we're controlling the game, and then Arsenal self-capitulated. They exploded. I don't know what happened to them. They just got all of a sudden got really, really nervous. And it wasn't just Zubimendi who obviously went on to make a mistake. I thought he had a poor game. It wasn't just him. Everyone was giving the ball away unnecessarily, whether it was Gabriel, Timber, had a miscommunication again, similar to what we've seen. I think it might have been in the Liverpool game where I think it was either him or Gabriel had a miscommunication with Raya, and Bradley hit the bar. Similar again. Leaves the ball thinking Ray's going to get it. Ray's not coming. And then Bruno should have scored. He made a very good tackle, Saliba, to make it sure it wasn't going to be 1-1 put. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes off. But they could have scored from that. They had another opportunity where Bremer was in and passed it to Bruno. He had a shot that went wide. Could have scored from that. And then they did actually score. What was Zubimendi doing, man? This is one of the problems I have with them in these big games. I feel like overall he's been a good signing, but bro, under pressure in these big games, the mistake he made against Spurs, they scored a worldie, to be fair. But it was a mistake. He's been pressured in the Villa game away as well. In this game, man, unnecessarily giving the ball straight back to Mbeumo, 1v1 with Raya, goes past him, hits with his right foot into the back of the net to make it 1-1. And then the balance of play was deserved. Man United looks more like the threatening team, and Arsenal were just panicking. I don't know why. This is the kind of the worry about the game. Not about we lost the game, because Arsenal were going to lose more games this season, man. Like teams in this league are going to lose more games. Man City, I think, will lose more games as well. But for me, it's how we are losing the games, how we're not getting the 3 points, how we're dropping points. It's through nerves. It's through not getting the ball in a certain area. It's through panicking. It's through making sloppy balls. And that, for me, all comes down to pressure, not quality of play. Because we've seen these players go and beat Bayern Munich. You've seen these players go and beat all these other players, over these other teams, Inter Milan in the week. So we've got the players capable to beat good teams. But, bro, in these big games, man, in the Premier League, it's a worry, bro. It's a worry. And, yeah, you've got to look at, obviously, everybody involved, man. But the players themselves, do you want to win the Premier League? That's why I started this video with that. Because, again, you have to be able to handle pressure, bro. If we're like this in January, what are we going to be like in May, April, March? Brother, when we're in maybe the quarterfinals of the Champions League and then we've got a massive league game. Bro, you can't be acting like this now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Fantastic goals by Man United, but that's no excuse, man. Arsenal didn't do enough. But yeah, back to obviously the game. Arsenal obviously conceded 1-1. And yeah, also just needs to get to half-time really to 1-1 because we were just very sloppy. Trossard started the game well, but then he was very sloppy. The only one really trying to look to make things happen was Saka. He was trying to get to the byline, but the position we've got him in, we don't really have him in scoring positions anymore. His job is literally like to beat the fullback. And we know he can do that, but we need him as a goal threat because we don't have a number 9 that does it. Jesus, again, had a few flicks and tricks, but again, the same old problems with Jesus. Like, he's not a goal threat. He's not going to score goals, bro. So, again, even though that looks great because we've got Gyökeres who can't do that, but you get fed up with that as well. So, for me, it's just the same old problems, man. But for me, I look at the system, and I've been worried about, obviously, us not creating chances from open play. And this is another game we didn't create any chances from open play. You can't keep relying on set pieces. We scored set pieces in this game, and it wasn't enough. So, yeah, man, it's poor. But yeah, poor performance overall by a lot of players. We go into the second half, and Dogu scored an absolute worldie. Oh my God, what a goal. Miscontrolled it, but then managed to get it back onto control and fires one into the top corner off the bar and in. Fantastic goal to make it 2-1. Can't really complain as well. Again, in terms of Arsenal in the second half, looked very, very nervous. Mikel Arteta makes 4 changes, trying to change the game, brings on 4 players who didn't really have much of an impact. In fact, probably I would say out of the 4, I'll probably say Gyökeres was probably the best, and he didn't even do anything too much. But he had a few decent half touches, and then obviously he was holding the ball up decently well when every time he got the ball, but that wasn't a lot. But Madueke, stinking performance, man. When he came on, Mikael Marino, sorry. Forget what I said about Gyökeres. Mikael Marino had the best performance because he scored the equalizing goal. We'll get to that in a minute. But Ben White, man, taking the age to take throw-ins. Like, he does this all the time. But again, it's so annoying when you're trying to get a result. Do you know what I'm saying? It's poor. And then some of his, obviously, touches as well. It was just not up to scratch, up to par. Yeah, who else came on, man? Eze, not impactful at all. Didn't really do anything substantial either in the game. Poor, but yeah, we obviously get the equalizing goal in the 80 plus minute from a set piece again. Scrambles into the box, and then Marino puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-2. And at this moment, I say get the ball. We need to win because we need to win the game. We're at home. We need to win the game, and then we end up conceding. At the time, I said you've got to close people like Cunha down, man. He's a guy that can score from long range. Dogu, you can forgive because I didn't know he had that in his locker. That's an amazing goal. But Cunha, he scored an amazing goal against us at the Emirates for Wolves. So, bro, you got to close him down. We didn't. He gets a free range shot at a goal. And what a goal, man. For the sensational goal. Past Raya to make it 3-2. And he's going to win the game, man. He's going to win the game. So, poor by Arsenal, man. I don't know what to say. I'm very worried about, obviously, how we're kind of playing in terms of when pressure's on. Man United deserve to win the games. A credit to them. They beat us for the first time in 7 years in the league at the Emirates. And, yeah, man. It's poor. 4 points now, and Man City have got encouragement. Aston Villa got encouragement. Luckily for us, we played before Man City in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, Man United have won 2 games, Man City and Arsenal, and they'll be looking to try and get into the top 4, man. But in terms of Arsenal, they need to kind of bounce back now. But yeah, poor from the players, man. Zubimendi, poor game. But Declan Rice again was trying his best, and Saka was probably the only 2 players really that kind of tried to get to a certain level to try and build the team from a certain kind of position. But everyone else went, oh, the God, again, non-existent, really, man. Obviously, he got a bit fortunate to get, an assist for the goal. But, bro, not good, man. Not good for a captain to be subbed so often in these kind of games. He's not good luck, man. It's not. But, yeah, Madueke came on, was really, really poor, running the ball out of play, giving the sloppy passes to Ben White, which ran out of play as well. I don't think Gyökeres did enough when he came on. To be honest with you, had that chance at the end, which he absolutely skied. I don't know what he was doing with that. Obviously, he gave away a free kick as well, but not enough, man. Not good enough. But again, I've got to question the system as well, man. Does this team create enough chances in these games from open play? How many chances did we create? Saka had a shot that was saved by Lemons. That was it in the whole of the 90 minutes from open play at home. Like, it's not good enough, man. Like, again, we're happy about set pieces, but you have to have more dynamism in your play. But again, that comes with the players as well. But I think the system is definitely something that can definitely look at and be improved on for sure. But yeah, that's kind of what I can say, really, man. You guys in the comments let me know what you think about the entire game. But yeah, for more content, you know what to do. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow T Channel Sports. And until next time, man, I'm out. Peace and love.